Spiritual chemistry, improving your relationship by working with the spirit of the relationship. This is actually an interesting topic because most people don't think about the spiritual side of the relationship. And it's more important than people realize. Spirit is the motion of our souls. Spirit is our motion in life. And that is actually pretty profound. Because if you don't have spiritual chemistry with a partner, what it really is saying is your motion is going in a different direction. And that means over time that motion will take you apart. So the interesting truth of spiritual chemistry is understanding spiritual chemistry is an important part of keeping a relationship healthy in the long term. Because if you don't help each other move together spiritually, if you don't help each other grow over time, then the spirit of the relationship will take you apart. So we see this a lot in relationships in 14 years or more. The spirit often goes sideways. So when we're younger, the physical nature, our physical chemistry, that electric touch overwhelms us. It makes us want to be with our partner. We just feel the electricity of the relationship. That's the physical chemistry. And so we tend to overlook the needs of our story, our mind-based chemistry, and we tend to overlook the spiritual needs of how we see the world and move through the world with our partner. So after that physical electricity wears down, people tend to keep in the motion that they started in. But then that goes stagnant, it goes stale. And a lot of relationships will die when they go stale because there's no spirit in it anymore. So, spirit is the motion of your life, and spirit is a second thing. It's how you see the larger world. It's how you interact with more than the physical. So it's your style, it's the approach, it's the energy of how you look at everything. And that matters in a relationship. And some people are just more physical and they won't see the spiritual need. So understand, the chemistry of a relationship matters more than we think it does. And when the relationship begins going sideways, a simple thing to look at is the story in alignment? That would be the mind-based chemistry. So for instance, if you are a marine biologist and your partner is destroying the ocean, no, your stories are going to work against you and break apart that relationship over time. Spirit is how you move through life. Spirit is your style. And again, if your partner doesn't support your style, if your partner takes away your energy, takes away from how you live, you're not going to be happy and your relationship's going to go down. So when you're trying to introduce spice back into your relationship, if your partner isn't willing to flow in a spiritual manner that matches to your spirituality, that's going to create a lot of conflict. So the first step lots of times in helping revitalize a relationship is understanding your spiritual needs. And then you don't try to get your partner to move. That will just create more conflict. The first step in fixing a relationship is for you to move. Go out and dance. Go out and walk. Go out and begin to live. An interesting thing will happen. As you begin putting more energy into your life, as you spiritually begin to stir back up, your partner is going to go, I want that. I want to be alive. And your partner will begin to follow you and will begin to do things. And that's okay. Don't try to get your partner to lead the way. It's okay for you to lead the way in spirit. And that's a powerful truth. And then over time, as a partner gets healthier, then they will add and give additional ideas to help you also be more spiritual. So in a lot of relationships, the spirit is dampened or the spirit isn't being addressed. And that's a magical way to lighten up your relationship. Now, subscribe and watch the new videos that are coming out. We have lots of teachings on the site. So there's a lot of teachings on relationships, on spirit, and how meditation, and how to integrate all that into your life on the Personal Tao website. So go to the site, read in. There's 300 pages of material to help you lighten up and energize both your own personal life and your relationship there. So subscribe and begin to move.